The grass, it's greener where you water it. Hey there, how's it going? Thanks for joining me for another episode of Bitcoin and Coffee. I'll be your host, Eugene Forrest. So, what are we looking at today with these crazy cryptocurrency markets? A little bit of red, right? A lot of people were hoping that we were, getting ready to shoot back up, maybe get it, up there again on the other side of $4,000. We're not seeing that at the moment. Is this just a little bit of red for today? Will we see green tomorrow? Hey, you got to flip a coin. You can never tell what's going on here with the cryptocurrency market, especially as of lately. It seems like when you look at Bitcoin and all of these different altcoins, it seems like what's happening on the technological front of development and what's happening on the price front and how much it's worth in fiat, they're not going hand in hand lately. A lot of people have been calling out for manipulation and tin hat conspiracy theories and stuff like that. But we all know that ultimately the price of Bitcoin and the price of a lot of these altcoins that have real fundamental backings behind them, they're going to go somewhere in the future, right? And we know that we are early investors. So there's a challenge behind that, but eventually it'll all pay off in the end as long as we hold strong and continue to support our coins, support adoption, support Bitcoin and awareness and all of those things, support these digital peer-to-peer transactions that'll be able to eliminate all of the rigmarole that gets mixed in there, bringing government shutdowns and banks and bailouts. And I think I seen that Sears was supposed to be getting, a couple $1 billion, trying to see if they could bring them back from the dead. But who's not dead today? Samantha, because she's over there hanging out in the chat.
Good morning, everyone.
How are you today, Samantha?
Oh, well, I'm not dead.
I see that these turkeys, you can tell we got a farm going here, Samantha.
We got happy turkeys.
Happy turkeys today, right? They're all right here. So what do you think about this slump again that we're looking at a little more red? You think we're going to go down? You think we're going to go up? You think we're going to keep moving sideways at this, above 3,400, below the $4,000 line?
I mean, I'd like to say we're going to go up, but I don't know. We're probably going to stay sideways for a while.
Samantha's predictions in the cryptocurrency markets, right? Well, I mean, I guess if you guys want to go ahead, we'll take a look at Coin Paprika. Would you mind going ahead and pulling up one of those wonderful screen shares so we can all take a look at this together, see what we got going on in the cryptocurrency market, see how bad the blood is today? Prudence.
She don't know any better. All right.
All right, well, let me come around here and get on that laptop then. All right, let's see. What do we got going on here at Coin Paprika? 51.85% BTC dominance, slipping backwards a little bit. As you can see, the market cap is down 2.3% today. So it's just a small slip backwards, nothing to really be super alarmed about. As we look at Bitcoin, we're down only 2.3%. I talk about standard 5% is day trading, or at least it used to be. We went sideways for a while, and I mean, it seems like people's sentiment on what the price of Bitcoin and how much volatility we have has changed, but I'm old school. I still believe 5%. So here we are at down 2.3%. That's down 9% on the week. Ouch, that kind of hurts a bit. We got XRP. I mean, here we go. Look at them in the number 2 spot, 35.8 cents. That's down almost 3%, down 2.9 right there, down 16% on the 7-day. We got some news on this later as well. We got Ethereum coming in at $136.86. That's down only 1.78% right now in the 24 hours, down only 6% in the last 7 days. I mean, look at that, holding some value. They're doing good lately. A lot of people had been calling out for the death of Ethereum, and here they are doing all right. So, I mean, these cryptocurrencies, they are hard to kill. All right, we got Bcash here coming in at $158. That's down 3.77%, down 21.88% on the week. We also got more news coming out of Roger Ver in this later. That's hurting a bit, though. EOS, $2.57. Well below that $3 line for you, Samantha.
Well, first it was a $5 line. I mean, yes.
So I'm glad you didn't talk me into buying any. Down 3.6% and down 13.6% on the 7-day. That's hurting. Double digits always hurt, but Bitcoin's getting close to those double digits there on the 7-day as well. We got Stellars, XLMs are coming in at 11.4 cents, down 3.33. down 16% for the week. We got Tether coming in at $1.01, almost $1.02. Litecoin, $31. At least they're holding on to the other side of $30. Let's hope they can continue to do that. $31.05. That's down 3.18% right now, down 11.72 on the 7-day. We got Bitcoin Satoshi's Vision, $86. That's down 3.3%, down 20% on the week. Yeah, you want to get down here and take a look at Steam?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Where's the 50s? There we are.
Where's the 50?
26.7 cents, down 3.35% today, 18.6%. Yeah, it is what it is. I mean, of course, everything in life is always a matter of perspective. So, I mean, great opportunity for you guys to come on over and give my Steam stuff an upvote and a post and a re-Steam and all that stuff. And you'll be helping out the channel because when this stuff bull runs again, we've seen that Steam can get up there. And high-end cameras are not cheap. I know, right? All right, Steam back dollop. Well, the computer's going slow. Yeah, it is. All right, there we go.
Yeah, you can do it.
70 cents, almost 71 cents, down 2.2%, slipping backwards. Once again, gas tank is on empty.
It's like a quarter, maybe an eighth.
All right. As I got to do every single episode, we got to pull up the tally fund. We got to go ahead and ask for you guys to generously donate a couple dollars to the cause, pretty much. You know, Bitcoin has no marketing department. There is nobody out there trying to really put the tools that are necessary into people's hands to start educating themselves properly on Bitcoin and Bitcoin storage and all of these things. And the glory of Bitcoin and how you're given this opportunity to step out of fiat cash and gain your own monetary sovereignty by owning this digital currency. And as an early adopter, you'll be rewarded with financial gains in the future as long as you can continue to not fall into the endless mountains of FUD that they keep pulling in with these dump trucks and dumping on us. And we're trying to dollar cost average this. Of course, the price of Bitcoin fluctuates, so we have this in a USD. We have purchased some tickets already. We still need to continue to gather some more money here so that we can pay for the motel room and order some flyers.
Oh, and have gas to get there.
And gas to get there, yep. We're looking at about 30 days. It is going to be February 16th and 17th. It's in Boca Raton. So there's a couple days after the 30th here for us to be able to make sure that we order flyers and get them in time and all that kind of stuff. But we did purchase our tickets to make sure that if they do sell out, we're ready.
Yes, we have both of our lovely emails. One from your paycheckness and then tally funding.
I mean, I like to think of it as a carbon offset. You know, it's not easy to be able to get out there and, you know, spread the word of Bitcoin. It's really hard sometimes explaining what Bitcoin is to people. So I've come up with this. I think it's a great idea. I mean, it's embedded QR codes because curiosity killed the cat. I'm handing them out at an event where these people are very receptive to receiving this information. Hopefully, because of the good paper, the good artwork on it, they'll go ahead, they'll stick it in their bag, their fanny pack, their pocket, whatever, take it home, scan it with their phone later, and they'll be put directly in touch with the tools needed in order to acquire, hold, and educate themselves on Bitcoin all in one flyer. Not just some words about the propaganda that's spread a lot of times when a lot of other people try to bring people in about the profitable gains of being an early investor. I try to give sound fundamental reasons of how this is better money.
Yeah.
All right, let's stop begging for money because you guys know I hate that. Let's pull up the backyard and see what we got going on here. And let's pull up the chat, see if anybody's joining us this morning. Good morning, you guys. Thanks for joining me out here. I know it's not easy getting up and getting out here early on a Monday morning, but you guys know it's my day off, so I'm having a good one. I'm enjoying it. I'm happy to be out here with a cup of coffee. I know the crypto market's down a little bit, but hey, I'm happy to be in crypto. I'm happy to be an early investor. I'm happy that I've actually taken the time to educate myself well enough on Bitcoin that the FUD's not getting to me, you know, that I'm out there actually educating other people about Bitcoin. I feel enriched in my life because of Bitcoin. What about you, Samantha? What you got going on today over there? I see you looking good.
I'm in pajamas, bro. All right.
Part of the looking good.
Okay, so we have Bitcoin Crypto News Education. He says, good morning, Bitcoiners.
Good morning.
Oh, he says he missed us. I know.
You got to go over and check out his channel. He is continuing to fight the good fight and educate people when it comes to this cryptocurrency stuff. He's also on YouTube. His show is after this one at
9. I'm like 90% positive it's 9.
All right, what else we got going on?
We have Paul Rouleau. He's here.
Paul
He says, good
Rouleau,
morning.
my man.
Hi, Paul.
He's one of our biggest donators out there to be able to help spread this Bitcoin. Jesus, girl, chill.
Girl, turkey's freaking
one
out.
of our biggest donators out there to be able to help spread this Bitcoin awareness. I got to thank you so much, Paul. You do so much for this channel. And I mean, considering how bad this bear market is and most altcoins and Bitcoin are down so far from the high, it's hard to give it out. It's hard to part with it. It's hard not to just say, oh, I'm going to hold on tight to this and hope that it comes back.
Right? Well, yeah. Andy Anderson, he says, hi, everybody.
Andy, my man.
Oh, Paul Rouleau says, wrap it up the year in good company. Silent Lamb is here.
Thank you.
Karen McGrath is here.
Who?
Karen McGrath.
Oh, Karen McGrath. Thanks for coming by on Twitter and liking a few things here and there.
Yes.
I always appreciate it when people can get over to Twitter and give me a like here and there. My numbers are still continuing to grow on Twitter, just as they are on all the other social media platforms I've been posting to. Like, well, we're on Minds. Tribe's been doing real good. I don't get over to BitTube as often as I used to. And Turkey.
They won't.
I guess they're excited for the new year as well.
Right?
Maybe they just know something about crypto that we don't know.
Right? Do you know it's going to be green? Shake a turkey, not a magic 8 ball.
Shake a turkey. All right. So, let's go find something else to do.
No, it's prudence.
All right. So, let's see. What do we got going on here? We got news all over the place, right, Samantha?
Yes.
Where do you want to start off here? You've seen some of the news that I was going over earlier. You want to do the little stuff first?
Sure, why not?
All right. Well, we got Kraken out there. We talked about it the other day. Last time we were on air about how they went and added some margin trading. They added Bitcoin Cash. They added Ripple. I don't use Kraken. I don't like the user interface over there. So it just, I don't know, just not my taste.
Yeah, because we did make an account in it. I mean, I remember.
Have an account everywhere.
Yes. I remember looking at it and I was just like, oh, it's like confusing and there's lots of stuff going on. Yeah.
Or, I mean, it could be different now, actually.
Yeah, that's true, right?
It's so long.
They could have changed.
But they got Ripple with an S.
Ripples.
Ripples. Because there are so many of them, right? Well, it's causing a little bit of howdy do, hubbalub.
Yeah, I mean,
in the community. So they go out and they pull out some 5-year-old document where they had an S from the Ripple team trying to validate themselves. Hey, it's all right. I don't know. It seems like when I go out and I talk to people, they could be completely in the wrong and they'll come up with whatever excuse is possible to validate themselves and, you know, not necessarily assume responsibility for their own actions. Why can't Kraken be any different, right?
Yeah, they don't know. Like, people don't know if Kraken's trying to just, like, you know, stick it and poke it to Ripple, you know, or if it is like, no, we just want to use some like obscure something just because we're, you know, we're Kraken.
Maybe it's just a little bit of that underlying message of read between the lines. Go look at how many Ripple there are and where they're all at. All right. Continuing on.
But XRP is really big, so it is, you know, it is a little something.
It is a little something.
All right, continue.
All right. Well, we got Bitfinex, Etfinex. I know a lot of you guys aren't trading there, but those of you that are, or just to at least keep an eye on it, we're going to be looking at January 7th. They're going to be shutting down for a few hours. So sometimes that has sway in the market. Sometimes that does a few different things. I don't know. I mean, we got proof of keys coming up on the 3rd. So hopefully a lot of you guys are going to be partaking in that if you're not already holding your cryptocurrency in a situation where you have your private keys. I mean, it's something to keep your eye on. You never know. You could see a sway in the price because of something like this. If you're there, make sure you have your funds or access to them or whatever in case something does happen to the price during that time. You don't want to be left sitting on the sidelines unless you're a hodler, which by then I don't know why you're keeping it in exchange.
Yes. You're like half hodling.
Half hodling. So we had Bitcoin Cash Fork, right? ABC, Satoshi's Vision, big deal. A lot of people talking about how it was a lot of drama, causing bad publicity to Bitcoin.
Very
la-di-da-di,
yes.
right? Continuing on. We got eToro out there. Not supporting the Satoshi's Vision. fork. I mean, can't say that I blame them. They're looking at going ahead and crediting people's accounts with about $92. That was the price that had Bitcoin Cash at the time of the fork. They're going to be giving them $92 in their account to be able to credit them for the Satoshi's vision. So they're not stealing it from anybody, but they're not going to...
Right. They're like, no, we are not doing this, but we understand that you guys might have wanted to.
Right.
So here's some money.
Here's some money. And considering what the price of it is today, I think it's like $8 or $9 higher than the price. So take what you can get. Be happy. I don't know. It's not something I'm going to touch with a 10-foot pole.
No, that one's a hard sell. I mean, Bitcoin Cash before the fork was a hard sell.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not a big fan of Craig Wright. So, you know, once you put this man as, you know, one of the main people behind the situations. All right, continuing onwards, as we continue to talk about people that we don't like. We got to talk about Roger Ver. We got him out here today. He's throwing his money around, right? He's with OpenNode. They're working on the Lightning Network. They went and got a $1.25 million, you know, investment from Tim Draper. You know, he's big here in the cryptocurrency space, right? Big investor. So Roger Ver comes in and he offers to price match him at another $1.25 million if they go ahead and they switch over to Bitcoin Cash. I mean, that all in itself says a lot. You know, you're failing, your company's failing, you're got
bribing people.
Your partner Bitmain is failing. I mean, so now you're looking at what is working and you're saying, let's see if I can't bribe you. Well, they turned down the bribe, of course. Kudos to them. And said that they actually worded it in a nice way of saying that what they're looking for is not possible on any other chain but Bitcoin. So, I mean, you know, that's awesome. It's nice to see more maximalists out there sticking to some true principle cause of the cypherpunk here and needing the decentralization to be a key part of, you know, what they want to develop on. And then in secondary noting on this, I would say they were all against SegWit, you know. I mean, so what? They're just gonna go and SegWit so they can get Lightning Network on there so that they can continue. I mean, then he goes and Roger Ver pulls up this chart, and I love it when people pull up charts because let me tell you, I can make some charts too. It's not that complicated. And he's saying that at 10 billion people in the world, that it's going to take 100 years to get mass adoption of Bitcoin.
Nice.
But with Bitcoin Cash, it's only going to take 40.
Oh, wow.
I mean, I don't know if he's talking like that there's no paper money around at all, or if he's, I mean, because see, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm just looking for the situation where we got an equal footing in it. You know, people.
Yes, where there's enough stuff that you can buy with Bitcoin. Like, right. Yes, in the Lightning, you know, like, yes, that
one out of
more
3 stores
options,
take
yes.
Bitcoin. That type of a situation.
Yes. Yes. I mean, that's what I'm thinking we're definitely going to see before, you know, we're not here anymore. But yes, 100 freaking years.
In 100 years from now, everybody will have a quantum computer in their pocket, and
we'll be flying like little flying cars, and yes,
we will have cut down all the trees.
I mean, that's assuming we're still on this planet in 100 years because it hasn't imploded on itself or something.
There'll be a bioweapon that wipes us all out.
Oh, awesome! You know, I like the apocalypse.
On in the chat as we head down the gloom and doom path of 100 years from now.
100 years from 2019, pretty much. Wow. Yes. Okay.
2119. Come on.
Yeah, right. Andy Anderson said that Sam's predictions are as good as anyone's. See what? Yes.
I do.
Yes, right. I know. That's why I love technical analysis and everything else. It is like, I mean, it's kind of like the posters that are like lots of little pictures up close but far away.
Oh, the ones where you have to cross your eyes to see
it. And it's like, you know how many kaleidoscopy, you know,
if you close one eye and squint the other, you can see it.
Oh no, or the best is where it's like some people see a dolphin, some people see 2 dolphins, some people see an elephant. And it's like how but yes, that is exactly charts are very perspective. Okay,
They're
hoppies.
getting flappy around
Yeah,
here.
they are.
All right. So what do we
Okay.
got going on in the chat? Please, as always, you guys, if you got anything you guys want to talk about or you just want to make some comments about the news that's going on out there, please contribute to the community. That's one of the things that makes the show great and interactive, is that we do have Samantha here on the sidelines to represent your voice on the show.
Oh, Truth Monster is here.
Truth Monster.
Bitcoin
Nice.
Crypto News Education says 9 a.m. is correct. So we are right. Ha, what? Okay, Truth Monster says...
Sorry, man. I'm always bad with
he always likes
time.
He likes to do the halves and the 15s when they're not there. That's why it's like, no, I think it was like on the hour, all right?
The day runner was made for me.
Truth Monster said, I wasn't done with 2018, but apparently 2018 is done with me.
You know, I don't know. I'm done with 2018. I mean, I'm very grateful for moving into this place. I'm grateful for a lot of the gifts that have been given to me this year, but in the overall aspect, I think that opportunity is what's going to be happening here in 2019, where opportunity wasn't quite as available in 2018 due to the fact that so much opportunity was already presented at the end of 2017. Now that we've had a slide down all year long, now that we've had the opportunity to continue to develop on these blockchains, 2019 opens up a few new doors of possibilities. I mean, we could see an increase in adoption. We could see an increase in price. We could see more embracing of the traditional financial markets. We could see the government, you know, shaking hands with crypto and starting to pair with it. I mean, there are lots of different avenues that I see now that I didn't see
at the beginning
of this year. Because at the beginning of this year, when you looked at cryptocurrency, it was still, oh, it's the wild, wild west, and we all just robbed the bank.
Oh, yeah, it was very piranha style.
And now it's starting to feel like, let's build an infrastructure for the new world where we're all equal. Or maybe that's just how I'm feeling.
I don't know. I think it's kind of healthy. I mean, I don't feel like that it's going to be healthy if it continues forever. But it's just like, I mean, it really is. Yes, the turkey needs coffee. That's exactly what all turkeys need. Like, just, yes, how everybody really was like, oh, I am going to be like a millionaire, like tomorrow. That's not how this is supposed to be, and that's not the right, like, feeling. So, I mean, yes, it does really suck that it was the whole year, but
I don't know. I guess maybe it was a situation, like we were talking about this, but in a different aspect, that it was a situation that those of us that kept our integrity weren't rewarded and are looking at feeling like we were punished here in crypto, where those that had lost their integrity, you know, gained financial gains. And now we're trying to, as always, when things are not like they're supposed to be, fair, just, you move towards fair and justness. And that means the people that did continue to hold their integrity are going to be rewarded greatly as we move into 2019 and 2020, where those that sold their integrity, you know, here in 2018 and 2017, you know, they rip themselves off. You know, it's better to go long on crypto than to sell out in an ICO or scam project or turn your YouTube video into BitConnects or something like that in order just to make your pockets fat right now, where if you got out there and you continue to fight the good fight, you will do better in the end, because crypto is going to become a major part of everybody's life, regardless of whether or not they can understand it or if it's just embedded in the app in the background as they continue to pay their bills and buy their groceries.
Yeah, it is kind of like a, you know, kicking yourself, you know, afterwards. Like, I mean, yes, just like how we kick ourselves for selling what we sold. I mean, God, you know, all the people, there is quite a lot. And there is a lot of people who did go the crappy way of sponsoring ICOs and all of that. And I mean, yes, I guess, yeah. As long as you're not in it for the get rich quick, like, we're good. But yeah, I do feel like
a lot of them out this year for sure.
Yeah, because it takes a lot to hold and to be like, no, I'm getting rich quick. Well, there's no quick.
All right, so I got some other good things to say about Bitcoin here. We're looking at a 10-month high in the trading volume because we've been down all year, and as we're getting closer to the end of the year, a lot of people are hoping the bear market's over. We're starting to see a lot more trade volume. So I mean, that's good. You know, trade volume is what you need to be able to set this off. I mean, it does mean it can set it off in one direction or the other, but because it's been such a long period of selling, I'm feeling like it definitely starting to get towards the exhausted side. We're looking at the Bitcoin network due to upgrades and scaling and everything like that. We're looking at 300,000 Bitcoin transactions are happening per day. I mean, yes, we're not talking Visa card or MasterCard level, but
it's nothing to be, yeah.
Yes, I mean, we're also looking at the prices coming down. In 2016, it used to be 55 Satoshis a byte. All right. And considering that the fiat value, I mean, we're down even in that. 2018, it's under 30 Satoshis a byte.
Right. I mean,
so that's what we're looking for, right? I mean, what are we paying? What are we paying with Visa? You know what I mean? 2%, I think it is.
Yeah, remember when I got the Chinese food and they had a $3 fee just because I used a debit card?
Right, they didn't want to eat the cost, so that when you buy your food there, when you pay with your card, they just add it on the end. It's kind of like when you go to the restaurant, they add the tip into it.
Oh, your
gratuity included.
Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, I wanted to punch in face. Oh, yeah. It's like, no, you did not take $3 from me. It wasn't even good Chinese food. Pah. All right.
Like, I would have went to Walmart, bought something for $1, got cash back, and paid you in cash.
Paid you.
So I didn't.
I could be eating Skittles right now and Chinese in cash. Oh, I know.
Samantha. All right, and I mean, we're looking at the biggest holdup I'm seeing still in crypto is that the transition from fiat into the cryptocurrency space. I mean, besides the fact that everybody's KYCing you now.
Yeah.
People aren't necessarily down with that. You know, if you are down with it, you get all right with it, you go to make those steps, and then it's a situation that you're paying anywhere between 2 and 2.5%, you know, pretty much at Coinbase, which is where a lot of people are. And then in addition to that, you have the flat fee of $1 to $3.
Oh, yeah. And then if you go to the ATMs and stuff like that, they have even
you're
more.
Like 9%.
Yeah. So,
I mean, so until more happens on that front, you know, it's still going to be one of the biggest chinks in the chain that I see in getting to be able to spread awareness, adoption, and people being able to spend cryptocurrency more, you know, fluidly. Because usually you have to want to take you know what I mean? With you paying a 2%, the price of cryptocurrency going up and down, you're going to want to see a 20-25% gain on the cryptocurrency you bought before you're willing to really want to spend it to at least cover the cost of what you spent exchanging from fiat to cryptocurrency. But we can minimize these, you know. Not everybody has to get rich. You just got to get a lot of people to buy so that small percentages become larger amounts.
Yes. I mean, I see it. I see it happening.
You see it.
I see it happening.
I'm glad that you can see it because I see it too, Samantha. And the cryptocurrency future is really bright. And I mean, this is the last day of 2018 as we move forward into 2019.
It's going to happen.
It's going to happen, you know. And I mean, I am sure that we're going to see something great here in 2019 because we didn't really get anything amazing in 2018 besides a lot of great development. And all this great development is going to pay off in one form or another.
I know, just like the app from the Iowa kids or no, Ohio. Was it Ohio? The ones that, I mean, like literally your phone and I mean, texting to be able to
texting to send people Bitcoin.
Like any one of the many great things that were actually developed this year, if it actually comes out.
Yeah, in other words, what you're saying is there's 100 things that we've thrown against the wall that could stick.
Just somebody's got to stick.
One, right?
Yep.
We just need one to be those jelly bracelets.
Oh God, yes. They are all up on you.
He looks almost mad, even though he's really blue.
Oh.
All right, continue on here with the turkeys. What do we got going on in the chat? As we're ranting here and turkeys wandering around.
Ranting turkey talk, yeah. We have JK. It says that I'm late to the party today. Just turned midnight here in Australia. Happy New Year, 2019, year for crypto.
Awesome, my man. Yes. I love it when I get people that watch from overseas. It's really nice. I mean, I've been overseas a couple of times. I love getting out of America and being able to experience the rest of the world. So when you guys watch from other places, I really do appreciate it. Comment below, follow me on Twitter, write to me. I just want to chit chat with you guys. I mean, it's not very often that I get to reach out like that. I mean, in my daily life, in a physical sense, I know people, but I wouldn't really consider a lot of them friends. You guys are my friends.
Yeah, we talk to you about stuff that we actually like. Okay, so we have Crypto Shrugged Author. He's here. He says, good morning
The
and happy
tallest
new
man
year.
in crypto.
Yay! Truth Monster says, my advice to you, pour amaretto into your coffee. Crypto Shrugged Author says Bailey's plus Jameson for him.
Actually, what do we have for later on tonight? We have a bottle of whiskey.
Yep, it's
The
the
Sexton.
Sexton. Yep.
Yep. Not too expensive. I think it's like a $30 bottle.
It's a pretty bottle.
And it's pretty good.
Single malt,
4 years old, but it tastes better, like the way they do it.
Yeah, copper pot,
fruits,
something.
blah, blah,
Yeah, blah.
And we got some champagne, right?
Yes,
for
of course.
Midnight.
Although we're not midnighting because we have to work tomorrow.
And unfortunately, we're intelligent people, and we can know that a lot of people are degenerates at the factory.
Oh, they're not coming.
I'm sure that half of them aren't going to be there tomorrow. So unfortunately, I'm going to try to do the exact opposite of what everybody else is going to do. And I'm going to go to bed early, take a lot of vitamins, eat a big breakfast, and go to work with the expectations of being there for 12 plus hours because
it's going to happen.
It's going to happen. And you know, I'm down for that money.
Yep. We missed a day and still have 40 hours. What?
Yeah.
Okay. Bitcoin Crypto News Education says we need to start thinking in terms. Sorry, got distracted by turkey. Of Satoshis instead of dollars. When people think in crypto, the fiat dollar becomes less useful. Then people can better see gains in performance. Yeah, see, I still, I kind of like, but most of it still is like, I still look at it and I'm like, okay, so how much is that in dollars?
Yeah,
like,
usually a lot of people have problems once they get past that third and fourth decimal place. It's like, it requires a better mathematical in your head sense.
Yeah, like
fractional,
decimal, yeah.
Math. It's that, it's in your head that you're trying to calculate this stuff. And it's, a lot of people work well with 2-digit numbers and sometimes 3-digit numbers. I think that the real adoption of being able to use the Satoshi into the other altcoins and comparison isn't going to happen until we see a better stabilization in the price of Bitcoin. Because when you still have the price of Bitcoin going up and down 5 to 10% in a day.
Yeah, that is why people are trying to get it in their fiat, like so that they can look at it and be like, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because just because you made a gain in Bitcoin doesn't mean you didn't actually lose in fiat. And still, I mean, we're early adopters. We're paying our mortgage, we're paying our car payment in fiat. So at the end of the day, ultimately that's really what matters, is to be able to have the fiat to pay your bills so you don't go homeless and you have food to eat.
Yeah, I mean,
you can have a million Bitcoins and it doesn't do you any good if you didn't pay your mortgage and you get homeless.
Yeah, I mean, yes.
Standing out in the woods on the street corner with a ledger in your hand.
No, you just like local Bitcoin it and somebody would buy it. Then you wouldn't be homeless because you'd have fiat. See, you're fine.
I don't really have any more news here, Samantha. That's about all I had.
Well, Paul Rouleau says, see you all next year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Paul.
I'm really looking forward to it because, we'll be moving into year number 3 of this.
Yeah, I don't know. You always feel so optimistic and like that anything can happen when the new year, within the first week, you lose all of that. And that's how everybody doesn't keep their resolutions either. But yes, you really do have it's all brand new and anything can happen for a little while. So hopefully it really is.
It's like a new pair of shoes. For the first week, you walk around trying not to scuff them up. And then after that, you're like, hey.
I know. Once you get the first scuff, you're like, whatever, screw it. Yep.
All right, so let's talk about the channel for a little bit since we got a couple minutes here at the end. What do we got going on with the channel, Samantha?
Well,
we want you guys to come on air with us, of course. If you guys want to come on, please hit me up on the Twitter, hit me up on the email. I want to talk to the average, everyday, regular person. I have had quite a few guests on since the introduction of this show 2 years ago.
And you've been a guest.
And I've been a guest on a few other shows as well. Of course, we truck right along here and we continue to keep at it. So if you want to come on our show, if you just want to talk about how you got into crypto, what you feel about crypto,
your favorite coins,
if you got something you want to shill, I'm not really even opposed to that as long as you give me my part and you at least talk about Bitcoin with me for a little bit. I'll let you, talk about your altcoin or whatever project or whatever else you have on the side.
Yeah, because everybody, to each their own, man. You can't.
If you feel strongly about it, I want to hear about it. there might be something good behind it. Maybe
Mhm.
somebody else wants to hear something else about it too and wants to join you and help fight in your crusade, just like I want you guys to come fight in my crusade. Right?
Yeah.
And how are we going to be fighting in this crusade, Samantha?
Oh, we're handing out flyers.
We're handing out flyers and possibly stickers, and we're doing
if we can figure out the stickers, man.
I'm not.
I don't. It's like stupid that it's mind blowing how hard it is to be simplistic and like
complicated.
Yes. It's like really. I feel bad for the marketing, like the advertisement people now. I really do. The ones who create the stuff. No.
If you guys want to come out there and join us in Boca Raton, February 16th and 17th, we're going to be passing out flyers. If you can't come out there and join us, we have a tally fund that you can donate a couple dollars to. I think we still need to average about $15 a day in order to make it happen.
Yeah, I mean,
but we do have 30 days, and you know, as it gets closer, things always seem to happen to bless us and help make these things happen. Bitcoin awareness is a big part of this cryptocurrency space. Bitcoin has the first mover advantage. We kind of know that the world is going to adopt Bitcoin before they adopt one of these altcoins. So if you want to get your altcoin adopted, you might want to help Bitcoin out a little bit. And if you can't get out there, you can't do the legwork, you're kind of new, you're shy, or whatever it is, a couple dollars is all it takes to help enable us to do it. And I mean, me and Samantha, we love getting out there and shaking hands, telling people about Bitcoin, trying to put the tools that are necessary directly in their hands so they can get started in this space. And we don't even do any of this. You know, we're not putting any money in our pocket. When we hand out flyers, we're not directing them back to this show.
No.
Right? We are totally.
We decided that was too cheesy.
Yeah,
like,
we really are fighting for Bitcoin. We want to see something happen with Bitcoin. I mean, you know, I didn't join the army. I didn't join the police. I'm not a firefighter or any of those things. Those goals and morals and beliefs didn't align with mine. But Bitcoin does align with what I'm thinking and what I feel and what I want to see for the future. So just like all of those other things, you got to put a little bit of yourself out there. And that's exactly what I'm willing to do. And I've gotten Samantha on board with this. So we're out there putting ourselves out there to help spread Bitcoin awareness. And all it takes is a couple dollars to help make it happen. Right?
Yeah. I mean, it happened last time. We had no faith that was happening, and it did. So this time we had to like fund the one ticket through our paychecks just because we were really afraid that if we didn't buy them at the same time, so we were like, okay, so
it's like tier 4 already or something.
Yep. So it was like, okay, tally fund one and debit card the other, because holy crap, it would really suck if only one of us could go.
Sam sitting outside the gate and me lifting it up. Come on, quick, under
crawl
the
fence.
Crawl in. You got all the flyers.
I ripped this bracelet off some other chick. It's fine. Put it on.
You're amazing, Samantha. All right, so what else do we got when it comes to this channel? Well, we're out here every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at 8 a.m.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure, because those are our days off, except for Saturday is our late day. That's why we're able to get the morning show out. Besides that, you got to hit the notification bell for to be able to catch the evening shows. We haven't really been able to get to it. They've been working us like dogs at the factory. So, but I'm trying to come up with some other ideals. You know, I don't like to only be out here 3 days a week. You know, I love to do everything I can for this channel. Of course, I only have so many hours in a week that I don't have to be sleeping, because without 8 hours, I'm worthless.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
But
yes.
I have been considering doing some B-roll footage and filming on my days off and doing some editing late in the evening and trying to see if I can't post something like that. They won't be long if I did. They'd be 1 to 5 minutes, more like, I don't know. I got a few ideas
like
going around.
I don't even
so hit the
know.
notification bell, pretty much is what I'm saying. And maybe there'll be something out there for you guys to watch, to laugh at, or make fun of me, or see how bad my computer skills really are when it comes to editing.
We're trying. We're going to try. Like, really try.
That's all you can do, Samantha.
I know.
Try. What else do we got going on? Tools, links, and affiliation codes listed down there below.
Yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
We got a free email help desk at eugeneforest20@gmail.com.
Yes.
You can come hit me up on Twitter if you don't want to email me, right?
Mm-hmm. We got Steam. We got Tribes, Minds.
Yep, those are other social media platforms. You got to get over. You got to sign up on them. I mean, if you're posting to Facebook, you might as well post all those other social media platforms. I mean, they pay you a little bit of crypto. It may not be worth much now, but you never know what the future holds. What do we got on the chat? You guys got any questions? Anything you guys want to talk about before we go ahead and get off air?
Joshua Thomas
Let
Hansen,
you guys go about your Monday.
Our latest interviewer, Miss. Yay.
Oh.
Yes. Joshua. Okay. So he said
you gotta check out because I've been watching his videos a little bit here and there. You got to go over and check out his YouTube. He's been talking about cryptocurrency and what he's got going on in the space. He's a little more into some of these altcoins, Eternity and BNB tokens. He also dabbles a little bit in the dark markets, which is always fun and interesting to hear and talk about.
Yeah, it's always it's good to know someone who knows someone,
Maybe we should have him hook us up for the festival.
You're ridiculous.
I mean, we were 21.
God, like, I don't even, so long ago.
Don't give
Shut up.
years.
Oh, okay. Lee Jones says Happy New Year's. Andy Anderson says Happy New Year's. Andy Anderson says keep calm and Bitcoin on.
Yep, always.
And Joshua Thomas says thanks, you too. Prudence.
Prudence, what's up?
Hi there.
She's on the table.
Yes, she is. Okay, and now she's down. He says that he can walk us through it.
Yeah, but isn't there more plausible deniability if I send you some Monero
That's
and
why
you
he's
turn it into Bitcoin and then you send it from your, Tor router to my PO box? Okay, just this.
No one's helping your conspiracy spider web, bro. No one. Nope, you got to do that stuff yourself.
I always figure the more points involved there, the more deniability you get.
Sure, or more accomplices. However you want to look at it, right? More people in the way.
Someone else to throw under the bus.
Pretty much.
It was Samantha.
That's cool.
Nothing.
Thanks.
I'll visit
cool.
you.
Of course you will, right? Mm-hmm.
Maybe they'll give us conjugals.
Man.
All right, continue on before you kill me on air.
This is why we need a safety. This is why we need a security box. All right, I need one. Mm-hmm.
So does anybody got any more questions, comments before we go ahead and head into 2019, which is filled with opportunities for us here in the cryptocurrency space?
Sorry, turkey again.
Out over there,
apparently. Okay. I don't know. All right, Bitcoin Crypto News Education says Happy New Year to all and have a great day.
And we'll end on that, you guys. Go out there, have a great day, take care of your Bitcoin. Finish out the rest of 2018. Close up any unresolved issues. Don't be hating on anybody or on yourself. Start with a fresh slate in 2019. It's the best thing you can do for yourself besides keeping your BTC safe.
Bye, guys.